So one of my character arcs is that I used to be someone who was convinced that vision boards didn't work. I created vision boards and absolutely nothing on them came into fruition. And I am a full convert. I had a 180-degree shift because I am now the kind of person who is obsessed with vision boards, convinced that they work, and have ticked off many, many things off my more recent vision boards. So I feel like that puts me in quite a strong position to be able to share with you what the keys are to having a successful vision board, because the vision boards that I created when nothing manifested were very different to the ones that did. So today I'm going to share with you 3 keys to a successful vision board so that the next vision board you create can be one that actually comes true. And before we dive into the teachings, I've actually created a vision board workshop for those of you who would like to be guided through an interactive process to get super clear on your vision for the next year of your life and beyond, who would love to get into the right feeling state, the right vibrational state before creating your vision board. This vision board workshop that I created has been highly effective for my students who've already gone through it. The feedback was amazing. So I'll put the link down in the description if you would like to get access to that. So the first key to a successful vision board is to choose the goals that feel right, that feel aligned. A mistake that I made with previous vision boards, and I see a lot of people make this mistake too, is just plucking random goals out of thin air that might feel currently a million miles away from who you are. You might absolutely not believe it's possible for you, or the goals themselves aren't even that personal. They're things that you think you should be putting on a vision board as opposed to the things that truly are coming from your heart. You know, when you look at your vision board, or when somebody else looks at your vision board, it should be filled with your vibe, your energy, your personality. It should be oozing with your life energy. It shouldn't look like everybody else's. It shouldn't have images that could go on absolutely any person's vision board, because this is the vision for your life. So as well as these goals being personal to you, you also need, when looking at the vision board, when looking at these images, you also need to feel like it's possible for you. And this is where the mindset work is really important, because if you put a bunch of images on a vision board and you have absolutely no belief that it's possible for you, then every time you look at the vision board, it fills you with doubt rather than excitement and confidence. If you're looking at a bunch of images that you don't feel are available to someone like you, then you may as well just be looking at somebody else's vision board. You may as well just be scrolling on Instagram. You may as well just be looking at pictures of somebody else's life. Your relationship, your energetic relationship with your vision board is key. So when you look at it, it needs to conjure an energy and emotion of excitement and inevitability, of you looking forward to experiencing these things. So that moves us on to the second key to a successful vision board, which is to choose images that feel like they are your life, that feel like you can see yourself recreating these images one day. You can see yourself walking into those moments one day. You know, some people ask me, is it okay if it has other people's faces on the vision board? For me, it's not the end of the world. I like to kind of keep it subtle. You know, if it's somebody else on the vision board that it's a photo of, but you only see the side of them, or their back is turned, or, you know, it's not a full frontal image of a person's face, I find that it's easier for me to then look at that image and go, yes, that represents a moment in my life that I'm so excited to tick off. Yes, that is going to be me. I'm going to be in that place. I'm going to be experiencing that moment myself. I've had multiple images on my vision board where I have literally been able to recreate that image intentionally, or, you know, without even realizing some of them. A lot of the things that manifested on my vision board last year were images of the life that I was creating in Spain. Lifestyle moments. When I found the images, I wasn't living in Spain. When I found the images, I was living with my parents in England, waiting for my Spanish residency to come through. But while I was in my parents' living room, mentally, I was excited about the near future where I would be in Spain and this is what my life would look like. So there was no resistance when I was choosing these images, when I was placing them on my vision board. It was just like, yes, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. I can't wait. I can't wait to be experiencing this moment. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll put some of the vision board images and the recreation images on the screen for you to see. The third key to a successful vision board, and again, this is speaking from my own personal experience of what has worked for me, is creating digital vision boards. Now, you don't have to, because I know that there's some people who just love the organicness of physical paper vision board. And if you love that, and if that works for you, obviously keep doing it. But when I started creating digital vision boards, the best thing about it is that I was then able to subconsciously absorb that vision board every single day, because I set my vision board as my phone's lock screen and as my desktop background on my computer. Whereas in the past, with previous vision boards that flopped, where nothing manifested, my husband's home. In the car that was on a vision board. Yeah, with those previous vision boards where nothing manifested, I stuck some images on a board and then that board just gathered dust, faded in the sun, got forgotten about, felt stale and old. If anything, just felt depressing every time I looked at it because it was just a reminder of how far away I was from it. But I wasn't seeing it every day. They usually ended up just lost in a cupboard somewhere or under a pile of crap. Whereas with a digital vision board, think about how many times a day you pick up your phone, okay? Can you even put a number on it? It's probably in the hundreds. Think about the image that you put on the lock screen of your phone. Now, have you ever noticed, by the way, that when you set any kind of image as the background of your phone screen, for the first few days, maybe for the first week, every time you pick up your phone, you notice this new image that you've set as your lock screen. But have you also noticed that after that point, you consciously stop even seeing what's on your phone screen? You've unlocked your phone, you're into your phone, without consciously noticing what image you have as your phone background. Now, why does this happen? This happens because consciously, your brain has learned that this is not a new piece of information. We don't need to consciously waste energy looking at this image. Let's be efficient with our focus and our energy and concentrate on the notification or the message that you want to read, for example. So consciously, after a very short space of time, you stop noticing the thing that is always there, that is unchanged. But what's really exciting is that subconsciously, you are seeing it and absorbing it every single time. So this is a really low effort way of feeding your subconscious with the reality that you want through the images on your vision board by having them as your phone's lock screen. So let's say you set your vision board as your lock screen on your phone. You consciously see it, it's fresh, it's new for the first week or two. But then after that, even when you stop consciously seeing, noticing your vision board on your phone screen, that's not a problem at all. You can be excited knowing that every time you're picking up your phone, your subconscious mind is still absorbing those images. If anything, you're totally bypassing your conscious mind and it's going straight directly to the subconscious. So imagine hundreds of times a day, especially if you've chosen the right goals to put on your vision board and you've found images that feel like you're looking at your life. You have a good energetic relationship with these images because you can't wait to recreate them. There's little doubt, there's little resistance, you're just excited. And your subconscious is seeing that reality, becoming more familiar with that reality. You are normalizing that reality to your subconscious. This has so many benefits. First of all, normalizing your desires to your subconscious is brilliantly effective because you're taking it off a pedestal. You're helping your subconscious to feel safe to be there in your desired reality because it feels just as normal as other things in your life, but also because you are feeding your subconscious with that imagery. It will then conspire on your behalf, work away in the background, rehearse and process that information, and find ways to make that something that you experience. It will lead you on a path of breadcrumbs to get there. It will keep it somewhere in your mind so that then that idea pops up, or you choose to do this today, or you choose to make that decision today, right? Our subconscious controls 95% of what we're doing every day anyway. So it will be there helping you to make choices and decisions and have ideas and take actions that are in alignment with your vision board. It's so exciting. So if you want to see how I create a digital vision board, if you want to go through a guided workshop where I help you to get really clear on what things to choose to put on your next vision board, and also I guide you through a meditative visualization so that you really get your subconscious involved in the vision board creating process as well, then I'll put the link for you to get access to the vision board workshop in the description in the show notes below. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed today's video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. And if you're listening on podcast, feel free to hit the follow button, leave a 5-star review, and share this message with somebody else who might enjoy it too. Until next time, bye.